Hello dudes and welcome back to another Wynncraft secret discovery guide. Today we're taking a look at the Silent Expanse discoveries. There are a total of 10 of them, including the ultimate discovery, and well, basically you have to have completed a journey beyond and preferably a journey further to get access to all the areas you need. Moreover, you're going to be able to find the coordinates to the spots we're going to on the screen, and also the level minimum for each discovery as well. Other than that, let's go. So the discovery we're taking a look at is the Monument of Hope, or a Monument of Hope. We're starting in Mailloux, and what we're going to do is that we're going to look towards this, what is it called? Obelisk, that's the name, where the bank is basically, and we're gonna head over to the right here, and what we're gonna do is that we're gonna start this parkour. Here we go. Up, up, and some, there we go, and shift and go. We're gonna pick up this shard here, shard of the monolith, and then we're gonna touch this crystal. What that does is that it shows us the parkour, because obviously there's more parkour. Do have patience if you do fall down, because it's worth it. And oh yeah, exactly. There we go. I'm just gonna do this because I can. There we go. Once we get to the green block, we're gonna get launched over to this part, and the parkour continues. Oh, yeah, that worked out as planned. Parkour isn't my strong suit, but do have patience with me. There we go. And there we go. We get one more boost. And of course, parkour continues. Be careful if you fall down. I'd suggest that you quickly swap over to your weapon to use your movement spell to dodge the fall damage, like so. Yep, that worked out. Okay, and there we go. Come on. And here we go. Once we're at the top, we're gonna click on the repair the monolith, and it gets repaired, and this hole in the top here shall open. Be careful. Oh, yeah. And I'd suggest that you aim for the water. There we go. And discovery found, a Monument of Hope. And here you can see a bit of greenery, and at the back here we have the exit. So the discovery we're doing now is the forest has eyes. We're starting in Mailloux, and we're gonna make our way into the eyeball forest to the south here. And once you exit, you can see to the right here, huge eyeball tree, which is our destination here. Once we're here, we're gonna start the parkour. And do be careful, because the mobs tend to swarm at the bottom. So if you fall down, try to use your movement spell to get away from the tree so you can dodge the mobs. So once we're up in the branches, we're gonna go over to this eye here and basically just spam click it with all buttons possible until it creates this bridge here. We continue our branch climb here till we find the next eye. Spam click that one. I usually just right and left click it until it works. That tends to be the best solution. Next eye is over here. We're gonna climb up here. This one is a bit tricky. Don't fall down. Try to like stand up on it when you click it, and then continue over here. We're gonna make our way to the middle here. Jump. Next eye is over there. Click on that one. There we go. Continue. And here's the next eye here. Spam click that one. Kind of start here and then jump over. Continue to climb. And here we have this huge eye at the very top. There we go. Head towards it, and we have this small parkour. Here we go. And what you do is that you leap into the eye here, and we're teleported. Whenever one of the miners of Lutho loses their soul, their eyes do not disappear. They merely become part of the forest. And there we go, discovery found. The forest has eyes. Lutho is right over there once you're done with it. The discovery we're doing now is Otherworldly Occurrence. We're starting in Lutho and we're gonna head south here into the Eyeball Forest. We can basically just go off the road here where you can see this eye here. Now there's 4 of them. There's one here, one at the adjacent area over that way, and one over there, and then one directly across from that one on that side. So what we're gonna do to make it easy for us is that we're gonna go to this one, and we're basically just gonna walk in a straight path. Now you don't have to go to each eye, or you don't have to click on them, you just have to find where all of them intersect, right? So there's one up there, there's one right over there, you can see it in the render distance. And they all meet on this block right here, this gray block. Once I've killed these guys, so they don't bother me, we're gonna stand on that block for just a few seconds. Come on. That's just cruel. Don't spawn more mobs. Here we go. We stand on it. And pops open. We fall down into the void. And here we go. Boom. Discovery found, Otherworldly Occurrence. And the exit is right through this portal right here. There we go. We're at one of the eyes. And if we follow this road, we get to Lutho. So the discovery we're doing now is the final moments. We're starting in Lutho, and we're gonna make our way south here, follow the road into the ruined Olmec City. So we're basically gonna walk here, follow the path until we get there. Here we are. We just entered the ruined Olmec City. There's the quest, the Olmec rune here. And here you can see this tower here with a telescope at the top. We're going to enter the tower. And we're going to take the staircase up. And then the ladder here on the side. And then one more ladder. And then one final ladder. Come on. Come on. Oh wait, this is the final ladder. And here we are. We have the telescope, and what we do is that we look into it. Crystallites. This is bad. Froner? Froner! Are you there? We have a big problem. What? More meteors hitting the mountains again? When has this ever been an issue before? There's a series of fireballs heading towards the city. How long have we got left? We need to inform the... And boom, discovery found. The final moments. And we basically exit by heading down the way we got up here. Or you just leap out of the tower. Well, it's not possible here because the space isn't enough to exit through. Nope, not there either. And here we go. Lutho is that way. So, next discovery is the toxic bounds. We're starting in Lutho, and we're gonna head north here into the toxic wastes. Here we go. We're gonna follow this road here. And once we get up these stairs, we're gonna look to the left here where we can find this large hole. We're gonna go around it because we're looking for a mob called an explosive beasts. They usually spawn, yeah, at the back here. Frames might drop in this area, just so you know. They are for me since I'm using shaders at least. Once you kill the mob, we're gonna take the drop here, an explosive heart, and head into this slime pit. You can use the launch pad or just jump down. Doesn't really matter. But we're gonna go into this cave here to the south. Now this, as far as I know, is a bit bugged. But I'm gonna show you how to do it in the version I am of the game right now. We're gonna click it here. And this opens, right? But there's not really a way to get there. We can see the teleport right up there. And there's the hole. And here's the way I found that you can enter it the best way possible for all classes, basically. Just mind the mobs because they do gather in large groups here. So we're gonna climb up here, and we're gonna take this launch pad out of the hole. And once we're here at the chorus fruit plant, basically, we're gonna go on top of this yellow part here and try to get over to this part. So there's the launch pad. You get out there, we drop down, and you get over to this part. Still, do mind the mobs because there will be a ton of them. That one will probably be annoying. There's the hole. And what we're gonna do is that we're gonna try to jump there. This should work for all classes since you can basically get in and out of this area with all of them. And the rest is just tricky parkouring. As an archer, you could probably use your spell by getting onto that part and then aim it slightly to get onto that ledge there. As an assassin or a warrior, you can use the charge in your spell to get on there. But there is the gap there, so you only have that one block ledge to land on. And I try to get rid of the mob there. And as you can see here down below, we have 1 billion mobs down there. There's a ton of them. So, do use your spells or whatever attack possible to try to get rid of them. Or if you fall down, use a movement spell to dodge them as quick as possible. So, how will we perform this jump? Well, the problem is this overhang, because you're going to hit your head if you try to aim it directly or over to that part. So we basically have to jump in a half circle to get over to this opening. So let's see if I can do it in one try. It usually takes a few tries, but you just use the launch pad way, basically. Yep, I failed. Let's try again. Okay, let's go. Oh, I did it, and there we go. There we go. Discovery found, toxic, and bounds. And what we're gonna do is that we're gonna go to the exit right here, or you can, of course, fight the mobs. And here we are. Mailloux is over that way. So the discovery we're doing now is the space between realities. We're at the northern exit here of Mailloux, and we're gonna make our way into the Void Valley here. So go through the toxic wastes, take a right, and follow this road here. Here we are, and right here we're going to take a left, head up here. There we go. And we're going to continue to the left here. Then once we're up here, we're going to take a right. And here we are. And now we're going to go over to the side here. Go over to this void hole. So we're gonna enter it, and there we go. Discovery found, space between realities. And once we're in this weird area, we're gonna go over to the back here to this void hole where you can exit. There we go. Now we're basically at the same spot. There's the first one. And if we follow this road, we get basically over to Mailloux. If we continue that way, basically. Okay, so the discovery we're doing now is a Wynnic Excavation. We're starting in Mailloux, and we're gonna make our way over to the ruined Olmec City, or basically the Emerald Mines, so the area in which you go through the caves to get over to the silent expanse. So we're gonna follow this southern road here and follow it until we get over to the Emerald Mines entrance. So this way. Here we are, the Emerald Mines, and we're going to continue through here. And now what we're going to do here at this intersection is that we're going to take a left. No, wait, this is right. We're going to take a right here over to this mining area. And then we're going to continue over to the right here. Here we go. Follow this cave. Here we go. Take another right. Continue to follow the path here. There we go. Continue up to the right here. Follow this path. And cross the bridge. And here we are. Gonna go over this way to this crystal here in the mountainside. Click on it. Inspecting the strange crystal sparks a memory. 800 before portal. Hey boss, yes sir. You sure this is where we need to blow things up? There's equipment and all here. This place has been empty for a while now. The small speck I found might not have been much, but it could mean that there are more emeralds nearby. That's why I brought our friend here to confirm. Do you hear that? The sound indicates a large body of crystals just behind these rocks. I knew it. Blow it up. These aren't emeralds. Let's see. Let's see here. Red, purple, green, and yellow. Say, boss, ain't these them crystal that lad not too long asked you about? These are just not some crystals. They're dangerous. All of you, listen up. Never speak a word of what you saw here. Both of you, back to your posts. Now, I'll make sure these are never seen again. And there we go. Discovery found a Wynnic Excavation. And you can basically just continue the path down to get back. Or you can... Wait, you can't drop down because barrier blocks. So we're going to continue the path down, and you can get to Lutho by following the northern path. Or well, it's kind of south from here, and then it turns up north. So the southern path from exiting the cave here. So for the next discovery, which is mining cessation, we're gonna start in Dentless just because it's a bit easier to get there from here. It's a bit shorter. We're gonna head over to the south here towards Nesak. So we're basically heading towards the emerald mines, but it's easier to get there from this side here. What this discovery needs is that you need to be level 10 in mining. So I have a tier 2 pickaxe here, and you need to be at least level 10. So here we are at the entrance to the emerald mines here, and what we're gonna do is that we're gonna enter, and right here at the entrance, here is where the discovery is. So first of all, we're going to go over to this boulder here, which is what needs the gathering. We're gonna mine it, which takes a bit of time. There we go. And then we're gonna go over to the other side of the road here, to this thing here, and we're gonna click it. Yeah, it's gonna shoot this explosive here. So this one lifts this up, this one explodes this bit, and then we're gonna click on the water control here. What's that? What that is going to do is that it's gonna enable the water here. The water comes down. There we go. And we follow it over to this hole here. And we drop it down. Now we have a bit of a parkour. And we jump. Up. And here we go. Discovery found, mining cessation. Here's the exit. And there we go. And we're just behind the boulder area here. And this road will take you to Lutho. So the discovery we're doing now is the fate of the Olm. Now we're starting in Lutho. This discovery has many steps, and it does require 2 players. Now we're starting in Lutho, and we're gonna make our way over to the abandoned mines / the emerald mines. So we're gonna cross through the eyeball forest here, and then head towards the emerald mines entrance. So pass through the ruined Olmec city. Okay, passing through. And here we are at the emerald or abandoned mines entrance. And we're passing through here. And then over here, we're gonna take a left over to these Olmec ruins here. Now, we're gonna head up to the staircase here. We're gonna head in here, enter, and we're gonna take a right, and then we're going to take a left, go through here to this table part. Now here a book will spawn. Now if the person helping you has already done this discovery, they only need to help you at the very last step. But if you are both doing it together, it will have to, both of you will have to go through each step. Here a book will spawn. It sometimes is invisible, sometimes doesn't spawn. So let's see if it, there we go, stone tablet. If you get one and your friend helping you or the person helping you can get one as well. So that is the first stone tablet we need. Then we're gonna exit here. We're gonna head out here where we came from. There we go. And we're gonna head back to the eyeball forest for the next part. So we're gonna go through this cave here and pass through the ruined Olmec city. Okay, we're in the eyeball forest now, and what we're gonna do is that we're gonna follow the road here until we get to this turn here where we can see this ruin. Here we are. We're gonna go to this ruin. We're gonna enter. We're gonna go to the back here and try to get up on the top layer here. There we go. And we're gonna go over to this part here and click on this TNT thing. Gonna drop down, open hole. We drop down the hole, we enter, and here is the second stone tablet. We're gonna grab that one, make sure to keep all of them. And here is the exit. We exit, and the next step is over in the toxic wastes. So we can basically just continue through here, continue through the forest, and we reach Lutho. Here we are. We're passing through, and we head to the toxic wastes here. So we're gonna continue until we get to this staircase area, and here we're going to take a left, head up these stairs to this kind of ruin or whatever it is. We're gonna head up to this part here, and here's the staircase, and we are going to collect 3 items. The first one is right up here. There's a diamond, click on it, you get it, or a sapphire shard. We head down the stairs over here, over to this part, drop down here. There's another shard, an ebony shard, and then we go over to the ruin itself, and one of the pillars has this quartz shard. Now we enter it to this anvil looking thing here, and we step on the middle block here basically, and you click all of the items to it, and you drop down. We enter, we do the parkour, boop de boop, and we get to this engraved stone. We read it. The engravings are thousands of years old, but you can just barely make out the symbols. Now you have to read it because these are all clues, right? Then we grab the pickaxe and we head back down the stairs here over to this area, which you can click, and you click it, enter, and we exit. Okay, and this is basically the last step, or where you need the second person to help you out. So we're back in these first ruins where we started, right? We're gonna enter, and we need to grab 2 keys, one per player. So the first key is down there. And how you get there is basically by entering, taking a right here, taking another right, and then going down this staircase. Okay. That's the first key. You only need one per person, so you don't need to have one each. This is the Cayen's key. Remember the name of your key, it makes things easier. Or it does say the name here. And then we exit. And the next key, if I can get back to the entrance here to show you how to get to it. Come on. Let's see. Oh, let's just drop down here. So, starting at the entrance here, we enter. We take a right. We take another right, but that's the staircase. But before it, we take another right, continue through here to this prison cell looking thing. There's a button right here. Click it, enter, and there's the add-ins key. Kill it, and then you exit. There we go. And head back to the entrance here. Once you have the two keys, the two players, one per person, the next step where you need the assistance of of another player starts. So I'm just gonna get a friend to help me out. Okay, so now he has the Cayen's key. Oh, yeah. So once you have your key, we're gonna enter here. We're gonna take a left, and then we're gonna take a right. Now, there's two pressure plates, one there and one there. Now that one says Aiden, and that one says Cayen. So Cayen over there, and Aiden's key over here. You hold your key and you step on the plate, and it opens the door. Thank you. And you enter. And here we need two things. We need the stone tablet. Okay. Don't need your keys anymore. And we need the tomb key. Okay. So once you have all the stone tablets and the tomb key, we're gonna exit. Okay. And where we spawn, we're gonna take a left here, just a bit of a shortcut, and climb the edge of the hill here. So instead of having to go around and all. And we're gonna use our movement spell to avoid fall damage. And we're gonna go over to this tomb area here. We're gonna click at the door with the tomb key. There we go. And we enter. Boom, here we are, Fate of the Olm. You can also click this area here. Click on the thing for a fabled bracelet. There we go. And then we can basically just exit and head through the emerald mines here. So you can take this path here, and there's the way to Dentless, and if you go that way you get to Lutho. Okay, it's time for the final discovery. It is called the Silent Expanse's Secret. We're starting in Lutho, and what it takes is that you have to have completed the Eldritch Outlook dungeon, so you have to do both quests, a journey further and a journey beyond. And you have to have completed the dungeon, and you have to have done all the previous 9 Silent Expanse discoveries. We're starting in Lutho. We're going to make our way over to the Eldritch Outlook dungeon. So why you have to have completed the dungeon is because it gives you access to the area behind the dungeon, to the area where you can start Hunter's Calling. So you have to have completed the dungeon, and you can usually find someone doing it through having people shout for dungeon parties, or you can look through the planning parlor section on the forums or on the Discord. So here we are at the dungeon. We're gonna enter, and then we're gonna pass through here. Boom, boom, boom. Enter. And we're gonna go through here to the back. And once we're behind here, we're gonna take a left. So we're not gonna go over there. We're gonna follow this small path here over to this tower. We enter. Discovery found. Silent Expanse's secret. And then for the cinematic or the story, basically, you can head up into the tower. Here we go. Wait for this one to begin. And let's go. Master, I have arrived. You wish to speak with me? The forts of the humans still stand. You have failed. Master, we have spread your will across the province as you ordered. Peon, you have spread my influence. My will remains foreign. They yet hope. The Olm do not. And so we could claim their lands, but here we may not. I must be present. In my gaze no thing shall hide. Do you understand? I do, Master. You cannot possibly intend to leave. The tower stands. Bring my gaze there. From on high it shall blossom, and then my will shall exert upon all. And there we go. That's the ultimate discovery for the Silent Expanse. And there's the dungeon. You can follow the road back to Lutho. Or you can take the teleport over at the Hunter's Calling area. And that was it for the secret discoveries in the Silent Expanse. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like and a comment down below if you want to. Also, subscribe if you want to. I'm not forcing you to do any of those things. Anywho, I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye!